Dive play again. We've seen them run a trap, but that was straight ahead blocking. So nice play. Picks up about 4 by Bo.
They give it to Nichols again
To number 28,
to the 28-yard line.
So this is going to be a 3rd and 2, and we'll see if what they can go ahead and how they move the football here via run or via pass.
3rd and 2 at the 28.
They give it to Nichols again, and he dives to the right. That'll be enough for a first down. Little bit of Justin-Siena medicine right there as they have just pounded it on 3rd down.
Well, 3 straight runs, and they picked up the first down. And the good thing there is they're kind of keeping their defense off the field. So let's see what they elect to do now. They ran the motion, picked up the blitzer.
Pass out right. That is complete to Phil Anderson, and Anderson's going to get forward progress near the 45-yard line.
Well, we saw him make the interception. Now we see him make a reception. Again, good timing on this. Danny steps right up, delivers the ball right where it needs to be thrown, and they're going to measure for the first down now. So we'll see. It has been a game where if either offense makes a mistake, that costs them. If they don't, they usually move it down and score. So I think there's been 1 defensive stop and then a couple of turnovers. So Menlo is just short, about a foot. So we'll see what they elect to do here.
2nd down.
2nd and short. So you got to waste down in a way. You can go for it if you want, go for a touchdown, or you can obviously try to pick up the first. Looks like they're going to go deep.
Pass out left, complete to Robbins. Clay ducks inside the 50. Flag is down on this one.
Well, now that was, again, not because I think of the blitzing and stuff. You're reading very quick routes. Clay's open, so they deliver the ball. Nice throw. That's a little tougher going to your left than it is going to your right. But the flag, all important, this could make it either the first down or 2nd and maybe 11 or 12. Pass interference. So
they're going to get a Menlo Knight with possibly a push-off.
Right. We didn't see that by Clay, but it may have been further down the field.
All day for DeKroger to throw, and he does throw on the run. And
got to see how they mark this one. That's very, very close.
They give it to him. A nice catch.
We might be able to see
Jack Suter.
We might be able to see this better on the sideline camera, and we'll see. Danny buys some time, gets around the outside, the contain, and then delivers the ball. As we talked about before, when you're on the right, you throw it to the right, and too tough to tell. I may have been out of bounds, but I'm not the referee, so the referee made that call. That's fine.
Looked like a beautiful catch from here. DeKroger under pressure is going to throw it away.
Now, I don't know about that one. The high school rules are a little different than college rules, and I'm not sure I saw a receiver in that area. Unless they've changed the rules, I think that should have been a penalty. But again, I'm not officiating. I'm just here talking about the game.
There you go. 2nd and 10. DeKroger deep down the center of the field towards Clay Robbins. A lot of contact and a flag.
Yeah, that's face guarding. You cannot do that. So that unless they change that rule too. But in this case, you need to be going for the ball. And if you're not going for the ball, then it's a penalty. Now, in high school, it's a 15-yard penalty. In the pros, something that most people are used to looking at, it would be where the infraction occurred. But now it's just, in some cases, it's not a bad decision to have a defensive pass interference. But here, the player is clearly not going for the ball, and although it hits him, it's a penalty. I think that's the right call.
So 1st and 10 for Menlo inside the 35. DeKroger.
Going to be sacked, maybe.
A lot of time. Now he rolls away, and he is tripped up. Might have gotten back to the original line.
Again, they're doing some twisting and stunting. I'm talking about Justin-Siena now and blitzing, and that throws your timing off, and it did that time with good coverage down the field. So the secondary was covering, and a good rush by the defensive lineman.
2nd down.
3 receivers left from the shotgun. Pass over the middle. Tipped up and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Now, again, this could possibly have been called because the defender, in this case, is a little closer to the ball, meaning looking at it. But, we won't worry about that. We'll just say it's going to be 3rd down.
Shotgun again. Robbins in motion. Over the middle, almost hit the official who did a nice job getting out of the way.
Well, again,
it does fall incomplete.
their rush is squeezing the pocket. So in this case, Danny has to deliver the ball a little bit sooner. He delivers it, and good coverage down the field. That's all there is to it. So brings up a 4th down.
Menlo will go for it here as DeKroger. It's a lot of time to throw, and he finds a receiver over the middle, and it is complete down to the 20, to the 15, and the 10. A flag is down back near the line of scrimmage, so we'll wait to see the penalty marker, but a very nice job by the Menlo senior quarterback as he finds a man streaking across the field.
Well, he had excellent protection. That's the first thing. So when you have time, you can usually find your receivers. Although Clay was pretty closely guarded, the ball was thrown right where it had to be, and we'll see how the penalty affects this play. So it would have been a 1st down, but it is holding against Menlo. So.
And they will, since it was 4th down on that last play, they will decline it.
No, I think they made the 1st down, so they should have. They'll take the penalty. That's what I think will happen. Although the referee signaled that it was they would decline it. If they declined it, it would give Menlo the 1st down. So I think they're going to take the penalty, force a 4th down, and it'll be 4th and 20 or something like that.
That makes a little more sense.
Right.
So
the referee fooled us on that one. It's a quick kick.
Yeah, quick kick, and
That's a live ball.
It's a live ball.
It hit the Justin-Siena player. This is an interesting play, Casey. First he has to move.
Drew it up.
Right. First he has to move the up back out of the way. He kicks it. Since it's a kick, once it crosses the line of scrimmage, if no one touches it, it would be Justin-Siena's ball. But Justin-Siena kind of bats it down, one of the players not knowing it was a kick, and Menlo gets the ball 1st and 10. Strange play there. Strange quirk of events. Oh, and had a man wide open.
Pass is incomplete near the goal line.
So that was a stunning play. Very, very interesting. Again, this is the back out of the backfield, and Bo is open, but just not to put a little more air into that, we would have had a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Pass over the middle. That is tipped into the air and incomplete.
I think it was deflected.
Flag down on this play.
Well, we're seeing, near the end of this half, we're seeing an awful lot of penalties here. Looks like a hold, maybe a takedown here. And that's a tough catch if you can. And as I said, I think it was deflected. So two defenders right in the area there.
So this looks like it's going to back up Menlo.
And we're waiting for the signal here, but, well, there it is. It's a hold.
Penalty brings the ball back to the 40-yard line.
2nd and long. Pass to the right. That is complete.
Nice catch.
Down to the 25. As he hit Tim Benton.
Well, the timing on this is good. It looks like a high pass, and it is a little bit up there. But Tim, again, alertly kind of screens people off. I'm playing like a center in basketball. So nice catch. Gets back part of the yardage. I think it's 3rd and about 8.
You saw in the background there, time under 30 seconds to go here in this half, as that pass is too far for Benton. And it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, what happens on this one, Casey, and I think it's a good choice, if it's not there, you throw it where only your receiver can get it, or it's an incomplete.
10 seconds to go in the half. Pass to the right. He's got a man open and into the end zone for a touchdown as he hits Tim Benton.
They haven't signaled the touchdown yet. I think it's a touchdown, but I didn't see anybody signal it. It's very, very close to the pylon here. There used to be flags there. That's what they used to call a flag route. And wonderful throw and catch, although we didn't get it as well on that view. Nice play, and it was a very close defense, too. So it was a touchdown.
And they did give it to him, so
Right.
the extra point on its way. And it is good, and it makes it a 28-14 lead for Menlo as they head into the halftime break.
Well, what a big play. The last play of the half, and they get the touchdown. And I said I couldn't see the official signal it, so very, very much an offensive fireworks here. So they're going to just probably squib kick it here for the last play.
And they do. It's
So this is get the band out and run the cowl return here.
taken at the 20-yard line.
And that'll do it.
So you see the squib bouncing down the field, and it went through a couple sets of hands.
But the main thing is you just need to get the ball. They got possession. And here it's either a touchdown or nothing. And so Menlo, I think, was wise to go ahead and do the squib kick. And they'll just take a knee here. Well, no, they won't.
Well, they'll run one more play. Why not? As it's worked so far, and it works here to the tune of about 15 yards. But that will do it for the first half. So the Menlo Knights head into the break with a 14-point lead. Should be an exciting second half. We'll have it for you here on CCSA right after the break. Second half action about ready to get underway here from Woodside High School. It was an exciting opening quarter. Both teams moving the ball pretty much at will. Had a couple of nice trick plays by Menlo on a fake punt and then the quick punt that ended up being a turnover. And the two teams shaking hands at midfield. Should be a good second half, Ray.
Well, that quick kick was unexpected and got a turnaround. So. But truthfully, I think the score could probably be tied if you think about it. Justin-Siena had a fumble on the 2-yard line going in and then an interception. So it could be 28 all, but that's not how it is. So we'll see if Justin-Siena can go ahead and get back in the game with a score here. Thus far, Menlo's defense has not forced a punt.
Kickoff taken up to the 25-yard line. You're right on that. It's been either score or a turnover for the Braves.
And this is not as good a field position as they've normally had, I think. And Menlo does a pretty good job of stopping it right about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Split backs and a handoff. Nope, quarterback's going to pitch it on first down as he didn't like any option, it seemed like, on that play.
Well, I think you're right. He took, he did not decide to give the dive. And in this case, the defensive end played both the quarterback and the pitchman. That's asking a lot, but they got a lot. So 2nd and about 16. That's going to be a pass.
Confusion there as that pass is incomplete, almost intercepted.
Well, it was supposed to be the counter pass, and again, a little bit of a problem, but dangerous pass in this case because the feet weren't set and you really couldn't see your receiver. So 3rd and long again. And now they run motion man out there.
They pass it back to the near side, and that is incomplete. Just took his eyes off it for a second.
Right. I think, that's a nice play because you're running the tight end all the way, dragging him all the way across the field. In this case, I think Jordan Grubbs just took his eye off it. Might have made the first down. So Menlo holds, and let's see if they can go ahead and score when they're going to get good field position.
That one hits a Menlo player, and then it jumps right back on it. A flag does come in. We might have an interference here.
Well, what happened is, I think that was Clay Robbins who was signaling for a fair catch. Then he couldn't catch it on the fly. It bounced and hit him, and he alertly fell on it. They may pick up the flag. I don't know. We'll see what happens. As you said, it may be interference with the opportunity to make a fair catch. We'll see.
The penalty is interference.
Right. So that's what the referee is calling. They did not, the punt team did not give Clay an opportunity to catch the ball. So, but he alertly fell on it. So there's no, there's no change of possession. Menlo would still have it. So I don't know. It looks like they declined the penalty. Maybe they would have made him kick again, or for whatever reason, it's 1st and 10 here on the 45.
DeKroger under pressure, throws out to the right, and it's complete to Robbins. Inside the 20-yard line to Clay Robbins.
Well, this is a nice play because they're blitzing. They get pressure on Danny DeKroger. He steps up and delivers the ball right where it needs to be. There's pretty good coverage there. He gets the ball to Clay. Clay almost, avoids his tackle, but a nice pickup and first down, and Menlo's threatening again on about the 15-yard line.
They give it to Bo. He bounces to the outside, cuts it back to the inside, to the 10, to the 5-yard line.
That's not a fumble.
Goes Bo Nichols.
So this time they kind of sliced through, and again, a good first down run. Bo providing some good power there about 5 or 6 yards down the field, and then the ball is not fumbled. the ground can't cause the fumble. So that should be their ball, Menlo's ball.
3 receivers right, pitch it to Nichols this time. A lot of blocking out in front. Cuts it back to the goal line and is in for the touchdown. So Menlo responds early here in the second half, and they've extended their lead.
Well, that's just a pitch play, and in this case, Bo makes a good decision. Instead of trying to go to the outside where the defense had an angle on him, he stops short abruptly and cuts in, gets the ball over the goal line. Nice play.
Extra point on its way, and it is good. So Menlo extends to a 14-point, make it a 21-point lead as it's 35-14 as the Menlo Knights look to pull away a little bit here in this one.
Well, it's still early, Casey. That's the one thing you have to remember. But now let's see what kind of field position Justin-Siena gets. Okay.
The T was rolling down the field. I was distracted there, and now.
And I'll tell you what, they've got a heck of a return. One heck of a return. Oh, God.
I was wondering what was rolling down the field, and it was the tee that he had kicked off with, and it distracted me from the impressive return.
Well, Sweeney picks the ball up. You'd think that, Menlo's going to make the play right here, but what often happens is 4 or 5 guys converge on the ball. Boom. The return man squirts out of there. Now he has a pretty much an open lane down the left sideline here, and the pursuit gets him. But Justin-Siena is going to have excellent field position. What Menlo has to hope for is a turnover because they're in 4-down territory already.
And they have obliged so far with some turnovers deep in Menlo territory. They look to protect it here. Pass out to the right. Ooh. Incomplete. Intended for Groves.
Well, that was they're going for it all in one play. So they wind up throwing a long pass, and it's pretty good coverage. And in this case, I think sometimes the offensive man, if it looks like the defensive man making the interception, you got to be a defender and knock it away. But here's the outside veer, and probably about a 5-yard gain on this. So we'll see. That's Wes Conley with the ball, and we'll see what Menlo elects to do and what Justin-Siena does on 3rd and about 5.
Nice stop by Brig Badger on that play. Pass to the left is tipped and incomplete. Broken up by Jordan Williams.
And it looked like Jordan arrived just about the time the ball did. So no foul, no penalty on that play. This is a 4th down, big 4th down play.
They will go for it, and they pass it out to the right. They've got the first down.
And maybe
towards the goal line, down to the 1.
A nice play. I tell you what, there's a reason you don't want to punt. You can convert all the time on 4th down. That was a nice throw, nice catch, and almost a touchdown here. A great job of keeping the legs going and leaning and extending forward to try and get the ball in the end zone. But it's going to be a short yardage pitch situation. This time they get it in.
And they take advantage of it here as they go right up the middle. Goes Wes Connolly for the touchdown, and Justin-Siena responds by cutting the lead back to 14.
And that's a nice job of getting into the end zone. I think there's no doubt about it. All you need to do is break the plane. But that was the first leg of the triple option, and it was the dive back that went through. We've got ourselves another 14-point game. So
don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Don't leave your seat. Wait until there's a timeout or the end of the quarter.
35-21, Menlo out in front as we are about midway through this 3rd quarter. Low line drive kickoff is going to go into the end zone.
Yeah. Well, that's what we talked about before. You want it that way. You're assured of somebody getting it on the 20 rather than further out.
And they hand it off to Bo on 1st down. Picks up a couple.
Well, that's, again, the straight-ahead blocking, and you saw the blitzing linebacker. He ran by it, but ran by the ball carrier, but then they made the play. So 2nd and long.
DeKroger rolling now. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 24.
Well, combination here of good coverage by the secondary and then a good pass rush. Danny can't make can't find a man open, so he decides to run it. But these linebackers converge on him and make the tackle, driving him out of bounds as well as converging on him. So 3rd and long.
Shotgun pressure, but plenty of time. And the pass is just a little bit too far.
Now, this is a play action, or excuse me, not a play action, but a pump fake. You see there where Bo was going out into the flat, and then he turns it up. He had been open before on that play, but this time they have pretty good coverage with an underneath linebacker. So 4th down, and we'll assume a punt.
And a punt indeed. Is going to bounce at the 50. Going to take a bit of a Menlo roll. And we'll stop at about the 42-yard line. So Justin-Siena gets the ball back, now with the ability to close it to a one-score game.
Well, and they're only, less than 60 yards away. So they haven't punted in the game. Let's see if Menlo can either get a turnover or if they can stop them, or if Justin-Siena will just keep that ball moving down the field.
Incomplete to Grubbs on first down.
Almost looked like Menlo jumped.
Spinning free goes Cammons, and he picks up a couple.
Well, that was the kind of that power play that was not the option, but he picks up about 6 yards. So this is going to be interesting. It'll bring up third and about 4.
A little movement again. It looked like the receiver
Right,
was
but
backing up.
I think they've made the first down. It's close, but I believe Justin-Siena has made the first down. This is the outside veer. It's a little bit wider, and Menlo, has a lot of people there trying to converge on the ball, but a good back will keep his feet going, and in this case he does, and let's see where they mark it.
They do give him the first down into Menlo territory.
Play action pass.
Pass out to the left flat is complete to Cammons, and he's got it inside the 40. Right back at it goes Justin-Siena.
Well, you've got to like offense. That's what I'll say, because you're seeing a lot of it, and this is another first down, and we've said that repeatedly here. Whoever has the ball has been able to pick up the first downs. That's an outside veer, might be a fumble.
And it was taken away.
It was a fumble, like. or Menlo has the ball. I see Bo with the ball.
And he has come away with the football.
Yeah, so somehow maybe he.
And you see it just
it went on the ground. It popped on the ground.
He picked it up.
When you're running that triple option, sometimes it's very difficult to disconnect, what they call disconnect. You're riding with the ball, and you usually bring it down. So may have hit somebody. Somehow Menlo has the ball, so they stopped him.
So a big turnover there as Justin-Siena was moving the ball down the field to close it to a one-touchdown game, and Menlo takes over.
Now this is a counter. This is slightly different. Menlo, they pulled the man, but good defense over here by Justin-Siena. And so Menlo's, again, probably going to run the ball a little bit, keep the defense off the field, give them a little bit of a break, and maybe talk about how to stop this offense, because Justin-Siena has been moving the ball. So
first carry of the game for Nick Mariama.
And he gets the pitch, and we saw Bo score on that play by cutting inside. I think Nick makes a nice decision going outside and almost picking up the first down. See where they mark it. Yeah, just shy.
Third and about a yard.
Oh. Is it a timeout or too much time?
Looks like a timeout here taken by Menlo. They give it to Bo, and he powers his way into Justin-Siena territory.
Well, that's what a good back wants to do. You don't want to be stopped by your first initial hit. Bo runs right by it. Player's helmet came off down there, but he runs right by it and picks up the first down. So,
high snap over the head of DeKroger.
Fall on it.
He scoops it up, and he's going down. Loss of about 30 on that play.
Now that's a dangerous play, simply because if you can't find the handle, the defense can either pick it up and score. We used to call that on defense. If you had the ball back there, you'd try to scoop and score. So nice play by Danny getting on it, but long yardage now, second. I don't know how long, a mile.
They give it to Nick, and he picks up about 7.
Just the pitch. So they're and the guard and the tackle pull out there, and Nick picks up about 7-8 yards. So nice play, but it's going to bring up third and quite a bit.
DeKroger looking deep down the middle of the field, and it is complete.
What a catch.
Complete
nice
to Clay Robbins for a first down.
What a play. Very, very nice. Thrown where Clay could get it. The defensive back could not knock it down. And there's a penalty flag on the play. I think it's going to go against Justin-Siena. So in this case, they would take the net result because the play is a long gainer. If it had been incomplete with pass interference, it would have been a first down. So as we said, they decline it. And so just a nice play here. We're going to see it again on this third and long. Really, this is about all you can do if you throw for the distance and make the first down, or you hope for a penalty. In this case, they threw it and made the first down.
More face guarding looked like was going to be the call there. As the defensive back can't keep up with Clay Robbins right now, as that pass towards the corner of the end zone is incomplete, intended for Tim Benton.
Well, another situation here on its first down. If your receiver is not going to be able to catch the ball, you throw it deep to the outside where only he has a chance for it, or it will be incomplete. So well thrown on first down.
They give it to Bo. He cuts to the left.
He may score.
And he is near the goal line.
No sign yet.
For a signal.
Well, somebody tell us.
Looks like he's going to mark him down at the 1.
He's very close. We'll see it here. But great running. And, Bo is the kind of guy that smells the goal line. It looks like he's in from here, but maybe, yeah, it is.
And they eventually do give him the touchdown. So Bo Nichols, his 3rd touchdown of the game. As the kick is up, and it is good.
Well, a turnaround here, and that's what changed the the difference here on the scoreboard, because Menlo was able to go ahead and capitalize, get that fumble recovery, and then go down and score. So here's another penalty, and so I think the kickoff is going to be. We'll wait and see.
Dead ball, personal foul.
I think it was against Menlo. It is. So they moved them back on the kickoff. So this was after the whistle had blown. So now Justin-Siena should get excellent field position. They're at the 40 already, 44, 43.
And not bad by Menlo getting down and limiting the damage.
Exactly. But you want to cut down on these personal fouls. You've got to. You have to be a team player. You can't do a lot of talking and things that will cause your team to get backed up. So let's see if Justin-Siena what they do with the ball here. And option, quarterback keeps it. Another first down.
And I wanted to correct. I believe earlier I said that was Bo's 3rd touchdown. I shorted him 1. That was his 4th touchdown of the game for Menlo. So he's having a fantastic game.
Well,
it's the Menlo running back.
Yeah, he is, and so, and I will say that Justin-Siena has been moving the ball pretty well too. The defense needs to stop, and here's a nice drive for first down. West Connolly gets maybe 10 on that one. So
shotgun here, and they give it to Connolly again. This time he goes to the left.
And another 10 yards. So again. You can't be a fan of defense here. The offenses are just moving up and down the field, and the only thing that stops them would be turnovers or penalties. So another first. Oh, excuse me, that's second. He only made 9 on that one.
Well,
it's going to hurt his average.
There, yeah. They hand it off. This one's going to be.
Well, they strung that out.
Not much there.
Yeah, Menlo strung that play out. This is a sweep. They scored on this play. You see both guards pulling, and Menlo does a good job. As I said, stringing out, widening the play. Either it goes out of bounds or your pursuit gets over there. So good defensive job. And now it looks like an end around there.
They give it to Grubbs, and he's down to the 25.
So you can kind of see, we're saying an end around. It's really the wing back. But, you can see where they made a double fake and got the ball to the wing, and he picks up the first down. So 1st and 10 here. And that was a spread formation, shotgun type of play. And again, this, I think, fits in well with what they're doing because they're still reading the same man. So we saw that when Menlo played Carmel, that spread offense. And they're back in it again.
Shotgun this time.
Whoa, good pass rush.
And good evasion that time as breaking to the outside to the 15, to the 10.
He's going to score.
For a touchdown. An unbelievable job by Eddie Aguayo.
It is. It's a very, very nice run here. Menlo blitzes. He still has the threat of the pass, but now obviously tucks the ball away, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Similar to what Bo did, cuts back against the grain, and won't go down. Nice play. So, again, it's you're not. No lead is safe. Let's put it that way.